Well, good morning, guys. Welcome back to Twisted Koi. And we've got a new mug. And that's from Little Nick's Koi Pond. So if anyone want to jump over there and check Little Nick out, give him a subscription, make him very happy. Anyway, mug number 20. Mug number 20. I tell you what, Vince, you better watch out, boy. I'm catching you up. Slowly but surely, I'm catching you up. See, I don't think I'll ever catch you up, Vince. I think I've got too far to go, mate. But not a bad little selection there. Not a bad selection. Keeps on like this, I'll have to buy a bigger greenhouse. Right, what's going on out here with the boys and girls? They all seem happy enough. A sudden rise in the temperatures. So I shouldn't think it's going to be too long before the boys and girls are coming up to have a little sniff around for a bit of food. So they all look happy enough sitting down there at the moment. Looks like they've gone through another winter season. Take you around the back here. Yeah, they've all gone through another winter season. Happy enough. Right, so what's going on with me? My updates. Right, I said before, I've not heard any news from the Royal Brompton, but they got back last week, and as I say, I've been walking, losing weight, walking, and obviously I put it down to the operation I had last year. Obviously losing weight, walking, feeling much better, so obviously they done something during the first procedures. So he phoned last week. He said, okay, we're going to unblind, he said, because they call it unblinding when they have a look, because they don't know, as I said before. So he said, I'll ask you once again. He said, what do you think you had done? I said, I think I had the real operations. He said, well, you didn't. You had, it was the shams I've had. So I was really taken back, to be quite honest, because I really believed that I'd had the real procedures. So you think, oh, here we go then. So they're going to book me in to have the real procedures done. So you think, oh, how long is that going to take? Another 6 months? But then again, because it's a private situation, it's all being sponsored by an American company, they've gone boom. Next Wednesday. So I'm actually going in for the first procedure next Wednesday on the 26th. So I have to go in on the 25th in the afternoon. I say again, because it's all under trials, it's all being paid for by an American company. So they pick me up from home, take me to the hotel. Again, we've had to book the hotel ourselves, because evidently they're not allowed to book hotels anymore. So we've had to book the hotel ourselves. The one we normally stay in Chelsea is booked solid, so we've had to book the Chelsea Harbour Hotel. Looks very nice. It looks very nice. I suppose for 180 quid a night it should be nice. So that's booked. So they'll pick us up from here, take us down to Chelsea Harbour. Oh no, sorry, take us straight to the Royal Brompton to start with, where I've got to have tests like blood tests, urine tests, and all the other tests. Make sure I'm fit enough to go through the procedures or the operation. And then from there they take us back to the Chelsea Harbour Hotel, and then I'll be picked up from the hotel again Wednesday morning about 7:30, and then to the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital to have the first procedure done. Well, obviously it's just a bit, I don't know, daunting. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to expect. I mean, obviously I had the first 2 procedures and I was back home in a few hours, you know. I sort of woken up, put into a taxi and come straight back home, but I don't know how this procedure will be this time, because I'm actually going to have the real procedures. I don't know if it'll be any different or not. But perhaps I'll do a video next Thursday and let you know. So that was that. So that's all exciting. I'd say normally after you have one, I think they do the left lung first, and then 6 weeks after they'll do the right lung. So that should make things even better for me walking and me breathing. So talking about walking, I've told you about it before. I've done my kneeing. That's still giving me jip. I've tried to walk for a day and then I have a day off or 2 days off, let it recover and then get back out walking again. I'm still doing 6-7 miles a day, but the cold weather the last couple of weeks is, it's murder. Just trying to breathe in that cold weather is terrible. So got the results back from the hospital. They say that's like a regenerative old age, whatever, you know what I mean. The physiotherapist said it was like a form of gout. He says, although it's not a gout, it's like a gout, where he says it's like a build up of calcium or whatever in the knee. Got back from the hospital. The surgery or the GP's got back to me, no further action. So, you know, what do you do then? You just sit and do nothing. You know, you've got to do something. You can't just sit about. So we have to fill an e-consult out for our GP. You can't just phone them up and talk to anybody. You can't even talk to a receptionist. You have to fill an e-consult out, which is about 10 pages, all online. Submit that, and then they decide whether you're even worth responding to or what action they're going to take. So we've done that this morning, and within an hour they've got back and they've put me on the waiting list for a steroid injection into the knee, which I believe is supposed to be quite painful. Doreen's had the injection in her fingers. I mean, the physio said, well, it's not quite as painful as having it in your fingers, but it's still pretty uncomfortable. I don't know if any of you guys out there have had them done, but something else. I said that's another little sort of minor sort of procedure I'm going to have done. What else have I done? Oh yes, the lady next door, she wanted to make some. I had a pallet out the back, out the front. Just, you know, one of them builders pallets where the bricks are delivered on. She said, can I have it? She said, she wants to make something with it. So I said to Doreen, well, she can take it. I said, but she won't get it apart because them nails are fired in, and they're not just like a normal nail. Sometimes they're rivets, like a staple, a big staple. I said, she won't get it apart because I know what they're like. I've tried to do it myself. So anyway, sure enough, a couple of days later, she said, can I bring it back? She said, I can't get it apart. So I said to her, what are you trying to make with it? She said, I'm just trying to make a plant box, you know, where she's just going to put something in the greenhouse and grow vegetables out of it. I said, bring it back. I said, I'll see if I can get it apart. So I brought it back, put it in the garage, whacking it with an hammer and chisel trying to get it apart. And I've slipped with the hammer and hit myself in the hand. Well, I've clumped the hand with a claw hammer. Well, the skin on that has just rolled back. Oh man! But if I had a glove on, so I didn't even notice it till I'd finished work, until I took the glove off, and the glove was full of blood. So that's another one. I've been nursing this for a week. And the other day, I was out walking again. A guy's come along on the pavement on a bike, and he's hit me in the right arm with the handlebars. So I've come up with a massive, great big bruise on my right arm. Talk about being in the wars. You can't even walk along the pavement without being molested. I did do a list, and what did I do with my list? I did do a list, because I thought I've got a few bits to talk about. I'd do a list. Now I put my list in the pocket and I forgot all about it. So anyway, done Royal Brompton, done me walking, done me knee. Weather, Royal Brompton, Chelsea Harbour, that's it. I think I'm done. So hopefully this weather keeps as is for a little while. I think I said before, me Inkbird's packed up. That's not sending messages into the house anymore. Yeah, I'm just looking at it in the pond. It's all playing silly buggers. Yeah, it's at it. So I need a new Inkbird. That's telling me it's 19 degrees out here, and it's 5 degrees in the pond. I think the 5 degrees in the pond's all right, but it's not 19 degrees out here at the moment. I think it's about 8. So I think I'm finished with this one. Again, I'd like to thank anybody who's subscribed to me, much appreciated. If there's anybody else out there who'd like to subscribe to my channel, be appreciated. Be nice to get me up to 600 subscribers. Well, I'm 594 at the moment, so another 6 would be good. Get me up to 600. I tell you what, it's not very nice out here. It's very bleak. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this one here. And all being well, I shall be back and give you an update next Thursday, or maybe Friday, depending how I come out of it all. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll get back to you next week. Cheers, guys, all the best.